I had to sum this one up real quick, I'd say it's small in size, but great for towing. That's a 19 XUD J-Feather, 3,795 pounds here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. It's got a little, small vehicle friendly nature with a narrow body that doesn't have quite the headwind, and a tandem axle that is just easier to tow and handle, and God forbid you have a flat tire, you're going to appreciate having that second axle behind you. What's cool about this one is you don't even really need to use the slide out. It just makes the camper feel a little bit better because the slide's closed right now and you can still get through and access everything. You can still get to the front bed. This one always has the thing where, well, the dinette's sort of in the way of the bed, and yeah, that's true no matter what, if the slide is or is not open. But you can get to all the kitchen stuff, you can pack everything up, you can get to the back bed, you can get to the bathroom. She is turtle friendly and turtle approved. Now usually little campers are built with little things in mind, but one of the things I like here is they still use big, high-intensity lighting and just a ton of it. I mean, you can see the difference it makes in here. And we've kind of accented that and really made it even more drastic by using the lighter decor inside this one right here. This is typically how we're going to bring one of these little 19 XUDs in, but understand the next one we have could be a little different. The carpetless nature of this floor plan is fantastic because that slide out is located above the floor, so you don't need any carpet. Now the sofa can fold down into a little bifold sleeper. All the windows do have night shades, just like a bigger fifth wheel, like it's Big Brother Whitehawk actually. And like the rest of the Jayco family, you're going to find that the windows are all fully trimmed out, which gives those anchors right there something to really bite into. Like the rest of the Jayco family, you're going to get pocket screwed cabinetry. What that means is you have lumber core cabinets that are all screwed together. It's not particle board that is stapled together, so it's stronger, longer lasting. And again, you can see they use the smart hardware where it matters, like the nicer metallic struts on your overhead cabinet doors, so you don't have to like juggle it open with your head. Miss Stacy Stewart, who's the interior decor designer down at Jayco, she, I think, really focused. She must have really poured a lot into the Jayco lightweight family because this floor plan was always successful, but the new color touches, the wood tone changes, the fabric decors, they are just on point right now. What do I want to say here? Oh, your bunk mats on these are thicker than you get in a lot of hybrids. Not all, like Rockwoods use nice thick mattresses, but they don't build anything quite this size. And that's where these little J-Feather 7s we found have, they've found a nice little home here at Haylett RV among the other hybrids that we carry by being just that a little bit smaller, more narrow body, a little more budget conscious. A lot of people come in looking for a used hybrid and find that they can get into a J-Feather 7, especially on a payment basis, super easy. Now you can see this table has folding legs and free float, so if you want to take that outside for picnic time, you can. Obviously you could flip it down into a normal traditional dinette system here. Another thing this model does great is kitchen storage, and that is something that not every brand can say. They have loaded this thing up, like nice hanging closet here, but you could easily throw some shelves into that. That was like a, she sells seashells jibber jabber right there. But my point is, you could put some shelves in here to really convert that into max pantry space if you're so inclined, although hanging storage is never a problem. Bluetooth, DVD, stereo, so all of your entertainment needs are met. Simple but effective kitchenette right here. Your TV hookups will actually be located above this combination fridge freezer with the little storage pocket behind it. And that is real tile backsplash. That's one of the things I like. They didn't just use a chintzy wallpaper here. Now below the sink and the stove, they really opened this up for maximum capacity. They utilized every square inch they possibly could. And you're looking at that bottom right section going, yeah, but I can't really get in there. And the answer is because you don't want to, because there's something back here like a water pump perhaps that you don't want cargo getting into and shifting and damaging. But another good example, they do this even in the big J-Feathers, because this is the smallest member of the family. They open up every little nook and cranny they possibly can. Now the fridge is definitely smaller, but this is a smaller camper. This is intended for like weekend use and, maybe a little bit off the beaten path with that tandem axle and narrow body and small stature. It's easy to get around. But you see the old Jaybird magnet on here, because this is magnet friendly. So maybe if it's grandpa and grandma or mom and dad and the kids draw you a picture, you can hang that up there. Pretty cool. Now there's a little more kitchen storage I want to look at in a second, but before I move on, I do just want to kind of sit down and give you a nice look at the whole thing here. That full power 13,500 BTU air conditioner in this little box is fantastic because it gives you You know, the ability to be, I don't know, kind of breathing icicles in here if you are so inclined. Look at all the other Jaycos beside us there. Now, when you do fold this front dinette down, I kind of glossed over the fact these cushions normally are along that front wall, but I didn't want you to miss the big, like, almost headboard storage pocket that goes under there. It is as deep as this is deep right here. It goes all the way under that. Now, that little flap right there, that's a flap that you can Velcro down in place over that seam. I just did a quick setup here. I didn't do a full setup, but that just kind of helps seal the little breezes and things from sneaking through. Even the nice, look at the crown molding. Just nice touches you don't usually get in a, quote, basic level, you know, hybrid camper. They still put some nice touches in here, but the pantry stuff isn't done. This is one of the reasons they made the other one a hanging closet, because this is just floor to ceiling pantry area right here. 6.5 foot tall pantry, not too shabby. The rear bed back here, it's kind of more private because you have the bathroom wall sort of enclosing it, but it's kind of less private because it's next to the entry door, so it just sort of depends on what you're looking for and doing with it. The bathroom is simple but effective. Let me back up around here. Still have a nice foot flush stool. I like the corner radius on that shower right there. One of the number one questions we get from a lot of people on the showers like this that don't have a shower door is, do you have water dribbling out onto the floor? And the general feedback from people that really camp in these quite a bit, because I've posed this question to owners, not just my own 2 cents, is no, we don't have that problem. You know, as long as you make sure you don't leave the shower curtain flapping outside of the tray, it does just fine. And that is the same bigger sink they use even in their, like, Big Brother White Hawk series. I mean, all in all, this thing it's got the looks, it's got the features, it's in the right weight bracket. There's a reason this is such a top seller for those folks. I don't deny its ability and popularity whatsoever. I think I said deny its popularity. I meant doubt. It's cold. I'm tired. Whatever. Fatigue. It is what it is. So, again, smaller body, less weight, narrow body, so it's easy to see around in transit, and the tandem axle thing makes it's just gonna tow like a dream. Yeah, especially on more limited capacity vehicles. I'd feel better if you had something like a 5,000 pound tow capacity minimum. I know that someone's gonna say, well, I got an SUV rated for 4,500, and the dry weight of this is technically in spec, but by the time you load it, you're really gonna be pushing it. So unless you're planning on really local short-term towing with a super limited capacity like that, please get something a little better suited for towing. This rides on a little bit different frame. It's a HSLA steel high strength low alloy aircraft style chassis. It is lighter but stronger than traditional I-beams. Now the tongue bars on this are a lot shorter than bigger, heavier trailers. It's only got like 4-inch tongue beams on this. That can change the type of weight distribution set you should be using with this. If you don't know what any of that means, that's all the more reason you need to contact us here at Haylett RV, because just at a glance, we know that information, so we can make sure you get the right hardware. Now, little smart details that go into this, like your hybrid bed end latches, they're down here at like chest or belly level, depending on how high you are. They're not way up here. Now, for a tall person like me, that's not a problem. For my wife, though, it would be a problem. Jaycos have double the warranty of pretty much anybody else building hybrid campers. They've got a full 2-year camper warranty, not just structural, all of the things. So, you know, the structural warranties, if your microwave goes out on year 2, they don't cover that. Jayco does. All your big expensive appliances, all the scary stuff, guys, has more protection for longer. Your bed end material has a 5-year guarantee from its manufacturer on there. You know, that it won't just like outright fail or anything like that. And that being said, we've never once had to turn one of those in because of you know, its manufacturing problems. All of your marker lights and taillights are going to be LED on here. That is just a nice safety and peace of mind thing. They you know, they flash brighter, faster, longer, stronger. I like the fact that they don't have any vertical trim in the front of that slide out. Not that I see that a lot on travel trailers, just that I have seen it occasionally on travel trailers. What that means is there's enough structure on here in front of that slide out that it's not going to, you know, bend and twist and break. The wheels, we are riding on Goodyear Endurance radials. And we have the nice shock dampening equal flex suspension system. Those two things right there are some of the best two things you can get for improving the towing and going of this coach. Pardon the little light post as we walk around here. So this thing is made for transit. It is made for high volume use. It's not a smaller trailer at a reduced price tag expecting reduced use. You want to camp in this thing every weekend, all summer, do it. It's built for that. That's part of why, you know, like you've got your Magnum Truss roof system on this, just like the other big campers that Jayco makes. Laminated, aluminum framed front, rear, side, slide walls, and floor. That is one of the differences between a Feather and a White Hawk. Jay Feather will use a laminated floor for a little bit of weight savings. White Hawk uses a non-laminated floor because their floor plans can start to get pretty large, and they want to make sure that it has the extra structure it needs for something that big. On a floor this small, it would just be overkill. They don't even need to worry about that. Backup camera ready. Talked about the LED lights. 4-corner scissor jacks, not single leg stab jacks. A couple bucks more invested there. Double step entry for easy come and go. You get into little campers, narrow bodies, you find a lot of single steps out there. The awning, power awning, LED lights outside, the TV hookups out here. You can, if you want to make life simple and easy, what you can do is you can mount a TV on this bracket. The bracket comes with it. TVs generally won't, but it's just a quick, easy release bracket, and once it's in place, it just doesn't go anywhere with your hookups directly above the tires. She's a winner. Oh, outside storage. Jeez, I can't believe I glossed over that. They actually have touched this up over previous seasons. They opened this up under the dinette benches. It used to be just this front pocket, but they made it open up under the benches so you have a longer place to put things like bag chairs or the bars for your weight distribution kit, some totes for your sewer stuff and whatnot. So they're always thinking, they're always improving, even where you're not looking for it. These guys are paying attention. I think that's worth something to consider right there. They're doing the things you're not even thinking about. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone. Remember, Haylett RV only does everything except for hidden fees. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, and everything between. But we don't charge you extra for things like delivery and cleaning that every camper needs regardless. So if you're looking for the easier part of RVing, you may have found it here at my family's dealership. With that, appreciate you watching, share a video or two, and have a great day.